Greetings esteemed and valued clients and subscribers, this is ISON. In this video we will review the highly 4-channel hybrid DVR model, ISON-DVR04P. I will tell you everything about this DVR and give you an overview of the ISON brand's hybrid DVR lineup. Let's start with that. So this is the entry-level model ISON-DVR04P. 2K and 4K light, 8-channel DVR08P, 16-channel ISON DVR16P, 32-channel ISON DVR32P, all HD. And there is a 16-channel option, the DVR16P, and the largest model, ISON DVR32, supports HD and IP cameras up to 5 megapixels. And there is another lineup of hybrid DVRs, ISON, which already supports full 4K. This is the ISON XVR04P, connect up to 8 megapixels. It has 8 channels, ISON DVR084K, and a 16-channel ISON XVR16P. I have talked about IP DVRs in a separate video. I have talked about the XR16 IP DVR in a separate video. Here let's take a look at the ISON DVR04P model. From the back side, the 4P from the back side. We see that there are basically 4 analog inputs and 4 inputs for HD cameras. The recorder supports both modern 5 megapixel cameras and older analog cameras in 960H format, CIF format, and TVL format, meaning you can essentially connect any cameras to this DVR. Here we see the input for connection via CVBS, here is the audio output, here are 2 inputs for 2 microphones, and here is the HDMI port. I recommend connecting through this port to observe the picture online in the highest quality. There is also a VGA port for connecting to older monitors, such as those used in the past. Here is the RS485 port for connecting PTZ cameras. The recorder supports all camera types, including PTZ and cameras with electronic zoom. The power connector, the Ethernet port for network connection. Here is a USB port to connect a mouse or a flash drive. And here on the front panel, there is another USB port. You can also connect a mouse or a flash drive here. On the front panel, we see 3 indicator lights. These are the hard drive indicator light, the internet indicator light, and the power indicator light. If everything is in order, these lights will be on or blinking. If there is something wrong with any of these elements, the light will not be on. The package traditionally includes its own control mouse, which is one of the most convenient features, so you don't need to buy it separately. Cable for connecting the hard drive. Manual. Also included are the necessary and essential power supply and mounting hardware for securing the hard drive. ISON brand recorders support hard drives up to 10 terabytes. You can install one hard drive up to 10 terabytes in this DVR. In the higher end models, you can insert multiple hard drives. For example, in the 32-channel version, you can install up to 8 hard drives. It is recommended to install hard drives specialized for surveillance systems, 3.5 inches in size, with SATA 2 and SATA 3 connectors. We already had a video review of the ISON DVR's control menu on our channel. The control menu is exactly the same for all models. Essentially, they only differ in the number of channels. The recorder is high quality, reliable, works with 3G, 4G internet, and is compatible with all service providers. This means you won't encounter issues with budget recorders where you connect it and find out it doesn't work with your provider or requires a static IP address. This is an absolutely fully universal model. Indeed, it comes with free software and there are no subscription fees. We also have a video review of the app on our channel. Be sure to watch it if planning to purchase this DVR. The control menu in the application is very intuitive. This means that even a person who doesn't understand anything about surveillance systems can independently install this DVR, connect it, and set it up. It is a smart model with smart technologies. Here, there is an intelligent motion sensor, as well as all the most modern technologies available in surveillance systems as of now. As I mentioned, the recorder is hybrid, meaning it supports both HD cameras and IP cameras. Most often, a separate IP DVR is purchased for IP cameras because connecting IP cameras here is not very cost effective, as a switch needs to be purchased separately for IP cameras. And if you compare prices, a recorder with a built-in switch, such as the Ryzen NVR04 Pro, will cost you less than buying this DVR plus a separate switch. Yes, there is such an option here. You can connect both HD and IP cameras. At the same time, it is most often used specifically for connecting HD cameras, either old analog cameras or a combination of old analog cameras and modern HD cameras. If you have some old analog cameras installed at your site and you don't want to throw them away, but also want to add new modern cameras.
Now let's take a look at the DVR control menu. Here we need to select the language. Here the system prompts us to enter the password. The default password on all the DVRs is ISON-12345. Click Login here, and we need to check the time. Check the time zone to match the current time zone. Click Next. This is the network settings of the DVR. This is necessary if you immediately connect the recorder to your network. Here are the network settings for all cameras. Click Next. All hard disks will be displayed here. Hard disks should be used with SATA 2, SATA 3 connectors for video surveillance systems. Click Next. Here the system prompts us to change the password and ask control questions. We will not do it now. Click Exit. All our cameras are displayed here. You can move the mouse, and here we have hints and quick menu items. For example, PDZ is for rotating cameras. Zoom button, that is zooming in on the footage. Here you can enable audio that supports your surveillance cameras, which you connect such. 2 times click the mouse to expand the window to full screen. Also click twice to go back. Right-click to open the menu. Here, for example, you can customize the display of the number of cameras you want. Let's click to exit full screen mode in order to see the main menu. There are a lot of different functions and settings here. I will show you the main ones that you will probably use. On the top, we have the main buttons. Here we have Now Open View Mode. On the left, CCTV cameras. Here respectively display. Also customize as you need. Here is the button Archive here. Select the desired camera on the left. Select the date on the calendar. Below displays the selected day from 0 to 24 hours. Here you can display only motion recording. You can speed up the video. Then in the search section, you can save the information to a USB flash card before you need to insert it into any USB port of the recorder. Also select the surveillance camera. Select the date. Click on the button to save the video to a USB flash drive. Here are all the same settings that we have already seen. There are also additional settings, such as user settings. Here you can create several users so that then you can keep track of who went into the menu recorder and what did with the system. Here is a system of alerts about different events. Also all standard can be configured. Here network settings. On the P2P tab you can configure the option to view the image from a smartphone. There is also an email tab here. In this item you can configure email notifications that triggered the motion sensor. Here are the camera settings that we have already seen, and also OST menu settings. For example, you can specify the names for each camera. Here are the recording settings for each camera. In this item, you can choose how to record your CCTV cameras constantly, by motion sensor or by schedule. We recommend that all our customers immediately put all CCTV cameras in motion sensor recording mode. Here is the DVR maintenance button. You can use it to get basic information and also to update the device. In the upper right corner there is also a button to turn off and restart the DVR.